That looks good.
Yeah. Perfect.
Hello, everybody. This is Josh McCall with the McCall for All campaign. Right here next to me, I have one of my volunteers. Her name is Abigail McCall. She is my daughter, and she has a message for all the volunteers who are working the phone bank for this coming week. After she gives her message, I'm going to give you an explanation and a walkthrough of how to phone bank for the McCall for All campaign. Take it away, Abby.
Thank you for helping my dad.
All right. So, again, thank you guys so much for your work. Thank you, Abby. You're very sweet and cute. Thank you so much for showing up tomorrow. If you can't show up to one of the locations that we have, then you are welcome to do this from home. And if you can't do this on April 5th, when we are kicking off, you can do it from the comfort of your home anytime you like. There will be opportunities to phone bank, and there will be opportunities to write letters. So today I'm going to walk you through actually how to do that. And Abby, I know you're tired of standing there, so you can go play if you want to.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to walk you through this. First of all, I want you to try something for me. Relax. This is so easy, even I can do it. I have everything set up for you already. I've already run through some dry runs of this. It works beautifully. It is so super easy. What I have done is that I have set up a predictive dialer campaign. What that means is that you are going to call a phone number, which I will be sharing with you, not on this video, but through our Facebook events. And once you call that phone number, you are going to enter in your agent ID, which I'll also give to you, and a PIN. That's all you need to phone bank for me tomorrow. 3 numbers. Okay. So the technology that I've set up for you is called a predictive dialer campaign. What that does is that it uses a phone number that I've set up. It will not show your cell phone number, and it calls a list of strong Democrats in the 9th district. Believe it or not, there are thousands of them. We'd like to see more, and we're going to find more. So the people you call who pick up will be listed under strong Democrats. Most of the time, they will not only be Democrats, they will vote Democrat straight down the ticket. So that's who you are actually calling tonight, or tomorrow night on April 5th. Now, what happens is you will call into a number that I will share with you. And once you call that number and enter your information, the system is going to start calling people for you. It will hang up on your phone and you will sit by your phone. My recommendation is for you to sit with your phone to receive that call. And when your phone rings, your phone will ring from one of the numbers that has been called. And I would use headphones if I were you, because there will be other people in the room talking, and it'll be easier for you to understand the person you're talking to, and it'll be easier for them to understand you. So as you sit and wait with your phone, you will get a phone call. You'll hear a beep, and then the person on the other line has already picked up and they've already said hello. So basically, this service is calling people for you so that you don't have to go through a long list of people who are busy, people who aren't home, who aren't picking up. We're going to have over 50 volunteers calling that night. So what's happening is it's calling all those 6,000 numbers that are on that list, and it's waiting. If they're not home, it'll try back another hour or so later, and it's calling for you. So here's how this works. I'm going to do this for you, and I'm going to put this on speaker on this phone so you can hear the instructions. But remember, I recommend bringing a set of headphones that have a mic with it to the phone banking experience, either at one of the sites that I've set up or at home. Also, before I get to showing you this instruction, if you decide to phone bank for me and you're generous with your time, you've already exchanged some of your time for me, pick up some McCall for All swag. It will be at the 4 locations that we are setting up for our first phone banking party, our Democracy in Action kickoff. We will have bumper stickers. We will have these smaller stickers that you can put on your car or on your laptop, which I will be putting on my laptop after I finish right now. And we will have a shirt for you. So let's start this phone banking experience. It's super easy. First of all, I'm going to call this number that I have written down. And again, I'm going to have this on speaker. So I'll dial in the phone number. And now that I've dialed in the number, I'm going to...
And thank you for calling. Please enter the 10-digit phone number where you would like to receive your calls, followed by the pound sign.
Now that's where I enter my phone number. Once again, well, I just got my phone number wrong. I'll have to start over. Once again, this service does not share your personal phone number with the people you're calling. The number that they see will be the number that you're dialing into right here. Okay, so they will not see, the people you're phone banking will not see your number. And let's start over here. I'm dialing the number here. This time I'll try to remember my own phone number. Making mistakes is okay in this. First time for a lot of people.
Thank you for calling. Please enter the 10-digit phone number where you would like to receive your calls, followed by the pound sign.
This is where you enter your own cell phone number. I'll be entering my cell phone number right now.
That was an invalid entry. Please enter the 10-digit phone number where you would like to receive your calls, followed by the pound sign.
So I just entered my cell phone number.
Enter your extension now, followed by the pound sign. If you do not need an extension, simply press pound.
None of you will need an extension tomorrow, so you'll simply press the pound.
Great. Now we know where you would like to receive your calls. If you're already familiar with the system, you can enter your agent ID followed by the pound sign at any time during this message. New users simply stay on the line, and I'll give you a brief overview as to how the system works. At the end of this phone call, after you've authenticated yourself, the system will call you back in about 30 seconds. Please have your script ready, because once you receive your call, you will be in queue to speak to a voter. The first prompt you hear will be the "Please continue to hold" prompt. This prompt lets you know that a call will be coming. When a connection is made with a voter, you will hear a beep and the respondent saying "Hello." As soon as you hear the respondent say "Hello," introduce yourself and begin reading your script. Once you are finished with your call, press the number on your phone's keypad which best describes the result of your call. Your script will detail the different results and the corresponding numbers.
So I'm going to go ahead and press the agent ID, which all of you will be using tomorrow,
To receive another call.
followed by the pound key.
Please enter your PIN number, followed by the pound sign.
And now I will enter the PIN number, which I will be giving out as well. And those are the 3 numbers you'll need: the phone number, the agent ID number, and the PIN number. You'll have all those numbers available tomorrow. And now this phone is going to hang up. So now, as you can see, the phone has hung up. But it's going to call me back in about 20-30 seconds. Once it calls me back, I'm ready to go. It'll say "Please hold," and what it's doing is going through all of those numbers and calling until someone picks up. As you can see, I'm getting a phone call.
Get ready to take calls. Please remember to say hello as soon as you hear the beep.
And so I will hang up there, and as soon as you hear a beep, what that means is someone on the other line has picked up from this phone banking system. They have said hello, and so that's time for you to pick up and say, "Hello, my name is," and give them your first name. "My name is Josh, and I'm calling you tonight to let you know that you will have a choice in this upcoming election in the midterms. In 2018, Josh McCall is running as a Democrat in the 9th District. There will be a primary on May 22nd, and he would love to have your vote. And there's also going to, of course, be the general election in 2018 in November, where Josh McCall will be running against Doug Collins. And so I will already have a script ready. You don't have to go off the top of your head if you don't want to. And not only will I have a script ready for you to read, you will also be able to look at all of my stances on the issues. And I'm going to have all of that uploaded. I'll be sharing that with all of you today. So there's no need for you to be in any doubt. But never be ashamed or afraid to just say, I don't know. I will get back to you on that. You also want to make sure and give them the contact information that I have. I have an email, mccallforall@gmail.com. And of course, my website is mccallforall.com. So the biggest thing about this first experience is we are starting with the strong Democrats. There are so many Democrats in our district because we live in a very Republican district that don't even know there are other Democrats out there. And this is a way to let them know that they're not alone, that they're going to have a choice. And I just want you to know that this experience this week is really democracy in action. That's what I've called this phone banking exercise, is democracy in action. If people don't know they have a choice, they don't really have a democracy. So we are reaching out to people and doing the hard work of democracy. And I want to thank you so much for your time. And I want to remind you that you don't have to necessarily show up tomorrow night, although if you do, you'll get some sweet swag. But if you don't, and you still volunteer your time for me, of course, and for my campaign and for our future, of course, I will find a way to get you some McCall for All merchandise. So please feel free to email me at mccallforall@gmail.com with any of your questions. Also, remember to keep track of these events on Facebook. We have 4 locations for this first experience. One of them is in Gainesville at my campaign headquarters. It's behind Church's Chicken in Gainesville. Another center is going to be in Dahlonega, Georgia, and that's going to be with Indivisible Lumpkin. And we're going to have also a center up in Jasper, Georgia, which is going to be at Chattahoochee Tech. And then our other center is going to be in Clayton, Georgia, up in Rabun County at Clark's on Main upstairs. So we have 4 locations. If you want to come out and be with other people who are writing letters, who are making phone calls, and we're also going to have people doing this from home. And I will be set up during this time with my phone, and hopefully I'll get to some phone banking. But a lot of what I'll be doing is taking phone calls, taking your questions. I will be available. I will have some other people available who can help you walk through this. And remember, this first time is going to be a learning experience, but it's so super simple. There will be 3 numbers you need, and all 3 of those numbers will be provided to you. All you need is your cell phone, although it will be helpful if you have your laptop as well, because that way you don't have to print out those scripts. You can just have them all in front of you, and you can scroll up and down. So once again, thank you for showing up for this. This has been my training, and you could either comment on this video, or you can also ask questions on the Facebook event. Also, email me at mccallforall@gmail.com with your questions, and we will help you get ready for April 5th. That's tomorrow night at 6:30. I look forward to seeing you there. God bless, and have a great night.